You see Lemon Pepper Stepper? You couldn't keep it in your pants. Now you got the whole world out here thinking that every baddie got to get on their knees just to get a spot on the show. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't blame them for thinking that. Because hell, I kind of think that. Well, let's talk about it, baby. Because that's what I do best. Because this is a big deal. Let's go. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Welcome back. What's up, y'all? My name is Big Mouth, and this is my channel. If you have not been here before, baby, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe for me, daddy. Subscribe for me, daddy. Subscribe for me, daddy. Let me see your grill. And do me a favor, turn on my post notifications so you can be alerted when I upload a new video, girl. Because y'all missing out on stuff. And like I said before, it ain't my fault, baby, because it is 2024 and all I do is dress and rest. Because love don't live here anymore. And that's on Jesse. So, y'all, welcome back, baby. Happy Sunday, fun day. And I just feel so good today. I really feel blessed. I prayed today. I hope y'all did too, or went to church, or said something to God, okay, or whoever you pray to. But yes, today is a place of peace and healing. But it is also a place of recap, okay? So we got to go over everything that happened this weekend as far as, you know, all of the drama, all of the antics and everything like that. So, you know, over the weekend, Stunner Girl pulled up on Anna. You know, some things happened. With that over there, Lemuel and Stunner Girl had a phone conversation. We found out that Anna is fired. Mariah Lynn also, you know, said she's confirmed for the next season, season 5, Caribbeans or whatever. So we gonna talk about that. And also, you know, what I'm talking about now, Smiley then popped off and almost bust a podcaster up in the mouth, you know, for asking her all types of crazy questions. So the other day, let me just break it on down for y'all, okay? Because that's what I do best, right? So the other day, Smiley was doing a podcast interview, and she was asked a bunch of questions by the podcast interviewer, you know, pertaining to Zeus and Baddies and everything like that. You know, what we know her for. What the fuck else do we know her for? Let me take a sip. Hold on, girl. Ooh, bear with me too, girl, because I just did smoke a blunt. But he was asking her a lot of risky questions. Now, the podcaster is somebody by the name of Danny Lee. I guess, you know, everybody is trying to do this thing now where they interview people and they get these podcasts and they ask these very controversial questions to jump off their podcast, you know, to go viral, hit the shade room, hit the on-site page, you know, hit the blogs, hit the baller alerts and everything else of that nature. And, you know, whoever is going viral in the media, they'll interview that person, ask them a bunch of confrontational questions, and they'll end up going viral, getting some clout, and then their podcast will blow up. You know, so that's what Danny was trying to do here. And he interviewed her, and he started asking her a series of very, you know, sketchy questioning, and got down to the question, you know, that honestly, to tell you the truth, to a woman, yes, that is kind of a dig, to say, you know, that you had to F your boss, you know, to get on the show, whatever the case is. But he ended up insinuating that her and Lemuel had some kind of sexual relationship in order for her to be a part of the Baddies cast. And here's the deal, right? It's a double-sided coin, because I feel two ways about this. One way, you know what I'm saying, Danny, you was a messy. You was being messy, you know, but that's your job. You a podcaster. You're here to ask the questions that the people want to know. You're not here to, you know, pander to these celebrities or their egos or anything like that. So her getting upset with you for your line of questioning was, you know what I'm saying, not your fault, because that's your job to ask her a very serious direct line of questioning and a very controversial serious direct line of questioning so you can get the best response out of the viewers. That's your job. So on that hand, Danny, you was doing your job, but you was being messy. So you know what I'm saying? You got to take the backlash that comes with it. On the other hand, Smiley, sis, you got a little bit too much up in arms for me, sis. I don't know. You got me low-key asking, like, is it true? Because I wouldn't have got that mad over a lie. You know what I'm saying? Or I wouldn't have got that mad. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me, No shade, y'all. I gotta let my hand air out. So if y'all see this burnt up, travesty of a hand right quick, I'm sorry for the sight, baby. But at the end of the day, sis, I can't be putting I keep putting Neosporin on it, and I gotta let it air out so the oxygen can help it heal. Cause if I keep it wrapped up all day, sis, it won't heal up. So I'm sorry, sis. I got an injury right now. Y'all gotta bear with me. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. I wouldn't have got that mad over a lie. Okay? I just wouldn't have got that mad over a lie. I wouldn't have felt slighted. I wouldn't have felt the need to jump up and come up out my face about it. Smiley started threatening that man, talking about call your girlfriend, I want to fight her, talking about pulling the pyums out and different things like that. And it just was not that serious. I'm going to be for real with you, Smiley. It was not that serious, Booker Bear. So, honestly, it leads me to believe that there was some kind of it was one or two things. It was some kind of truth to what he was saying, or either you was trying to use that as, you knew that was going to go viral. So, you was trying to use that as a catalyst to get on the next season by showing Lemuel, oh, look how loyal I am to you, and stuff like that. So, she insinuates that Danny Lee is gay and that maybe he wants to sleep with Lemuel. Then she stands up for Lemuel's sexuality, saying, my boss don't play around like that and all of this kind of stuff. Just saying unnecessary stuff. And Smiley girl, just give it the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You ain't need to do all of that. You didn't need to do all of that if the rumors wasn't true or whatever the case is like that. Now, I feel for you, Smiley, because on the other hand, you are a woman in a workplace. And I feel bad for women who are a product of hoes. I mean, not a product, but a victim of hoes and hold them. You know what I'm saying? Where you were part of a group where a couple of girls is doing some very sketchy stuff and you all of a sudden get lumped in with them and your accomplishments get demeaned and everything like that. Because Smiley, I'm going to be for real with you, Smiley worked hard to get on Baddies. She did a lot of crazy stuff. I don't know if sucking dick was one of the crazy things that she opted into doing, but I saw the antics we saw was her getting that fake tattoo with Natalie, you know what I'm saying? Starting all them antics with Mariah Lynn and all of this stuff, beating up her sister at the auditions, and just all of this stuff she did to get noticed at the auditions and get noticed on the show and everything like that. Now, to have all of that hard work, while it was some very tacky ass work. You know what I'm saying? Just very low class, low budget shit you did to get on the show and to stay relevant, and to this day to still stay relevant. It was her work nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? That was her reality TV spiel. That's what she gave reality TV. So to have her work demeaned or, you know what I'm saying, demoralized or whatever the case is by having a scarlet letter slapped on it and saying, oh, you only got here or you're only famous or you're only talked about or you're only popping because you got on your knees and swallowed this man. It's very demeaning for any woman. You know what I'm saying? So I feel for you on that, Smiley, which is more the reason why you should have stayed calm in that moment and kind of like kicked back and just, stayed in your queenhood right there. Because at the end of the day, you shouldn't have stepped off your throne to address some peasant ass shit if it wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Now on to you, Lemuel. Lemon pepper stepper bitch, as I love to call you. I talked about this a couple videos ago when I said that your antics with these women, alleged antics with these women, or their, if it is happening, if it ain't happening, whatever the case is, the narrative that is being put out there about you and your employees is causing friction for Zeus. And I think that as a CEO, you should never allow your image to overshadow or overthrow or override the image of the company you represent, especially when you want that company to be represented in a good nature. And your behavior is not in that conduct. You're not acting in a good natured manner right now. You're not acting like a CEO. Okay? You acting like a damn hot boy. You acting like Diddy circa 96. I'm gonna be for real with you. Okay? You all up in the videos. Okay? Like Suge Knight said, you all up in the videos. And you doing too much. All right? You out here allegedly eating her, on vacations with her, married to her, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff, and it's really casting a bad shadow over the girls who are working hard to put on put a show on for your ass. You know what I'm saying? Smiley did a lot this season to put a show on for you. And to have all of that work, like I said, just swept under the rug and slapped the scarlet letter on and just, oh, you suck dick to be here. That's a dig. That's a huge dig. And you got to take some kind of responsibility in that. Because if you hadn't been allegedly doing what you was doing with Scotty, allegedly doing what you was doing with Anna, got Anna out here, I'm fucking my boss. I'm my boss out of the back of my Honda. I'm my boss, but I don't have nowhere to live. Got Anna out here just popping in the 30-degree weather, we wouldn't be here. Podcasters wouldn't be asking her this line of questioning. It would be no need to ask these kind of questions because it would be no speculation. And I feel like you should have came out and made public statements denouncing this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he did or didn't, but he hasn't recently. And we know recently with the whole Stunner Girl allegations and her live and everything like that, these allegations are really blown up. You know what I'm saying? Shit used to be about this small, not this big. So at the end of the day, it's time to address this. Whether you did or didn't, it's time to do it again. It's time to do it and do it in a way where, you know, it means something. Where you stand on a podium at, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, in front of the Zeus headquarters, stand on a podium with your wife next to you and make a public statement, invite TMZ and the press and everybody out and do it like that. You know, something big. These slanderous statements that's being made against me and my company are, you know what I'm saying? Do something, nigga. You know, do something. And your lack of doing something about these narratives that's being put out there about you, about Scotty, about Anna, about Natalie, about your wife, about, you know, now Smiley. It tells me that you like that. That you like that. And that says something about you. It really does. It says something about you as a man. It says something about you as a CEO. And just do better. I don't know what to say, but that's kind of weird that you want that narrative being put out there about you. I, as a businessman, will want my narrative to be, you know, based on the work that I put out. Everything that I would want said about me as a CEO will be based on Baddies, Bad Boys, Johnson's Cabaret, and Zeus as a whole. You know, it would be not based on my personal life. Y'all know about my personal life because I let y'all in my personal life, but honestly, to tell y'all the truth, my personal life has never overshadowed the work that I do here on YouTube. It's never overshadowed it, okay? You can drop down to my comments and look down through my comments. They don't be talking about, you know, Big Mouth, who was you out sleeping with last night? Big Mouth, who was you doing this with? Although I did have done my sex tales and have done that kind of stuff on live, it's never overshadowed the point. Okay? And as creators, as bosses, as businessmen and businesswomen, we have to learn how to separate the two, how to separate our personal lives from our business life, even if, you know, they merge like mine, how I'm a social media influencer, so people want to know about my personal life, but they also want to know about the stuff I'm talking about. You know, they merge, but I keep them separate. Yours don't even merge. Honestly, to be for real with you, Lemuel, we don't give a fuck about you outside of Baddies and Zeus. We don't care. As long as you're giving us content that we love to watch, we don't care what you're doing behind that camera. The only reason why we keep hearing your name is because of who you fucking. Allegedly. Clean it up, boo. Okay? Because you got these girls out here looking down bad. And it's real sad because they out here doing real good work for you. They out here getting their heads smacked in the concrete. You know what I'm saying? They out here getting beat up all through the go-kart racing place. Getting drugged all through the go-kart racing places and stuff like that for you. Getting drugged through water, okay? Getting beat up in the bayou in the Caribbeans. All this stuff for you. It just, and to just have that snatched away with, you suck dick to be here. It's sad. And I think one of the reasons why I feel like it's sad, I'm about to get up out of here, but I want to say this. I feel like one of the reasons why I think it's personally sad is because a lot of the times, as a LGBT man myself, a lot of accomplishments that I do, you know, when it comes to operating in straight spaces, usually get attributed to, you know, who I'm with, the woman or the, you know, the man who I'm around or something like that. Like if I'm necessarily being funny, you know what I'm saying, but I'm gay, you know, and I'm in a straight space, the straight man will be like, oh, so-and-so, say my friend Tisha brought me. Oh, Tisha, you know what I'm saying? That's Tisha friend, or you know what I'm saying? Tisha, where you get this funny nigga from? Or Tisha, look at, you know what I'm saying? I don't get to be my own person. I get to be the friend of da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of gay men can attest to that. You know, same thing when you black in a white space or whatever the case is. When you're a woman in a male-dominated industry, you get to be, you know, Lemuel's whore. I'm sorry. I hate to say it like that, but that's exactly the narrative that's being slapped onto these women now. And it's like, is that all that you get when you go to Zeus? You get to be one of Lemuel's, you know, many, you know, that's the title you get even if you're not doing that. You know, not to say that the other girls are, but these are the allegations being put out by the employees that work within the network. So, Whew, it's messy. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. It's just too much going on. Okay, it's too many layers, baby. But I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Bye. Oh, and drop down and let me know what y'all think about this too. Bye.